Hi, in this video, we are going to talk about how to document LabVIEW code. So first of all, we have to understand there are two types of documentation that we have to do. The first documentation that we have to do is on the front panel. This documentation is for the end customer only, who is going to run the software or operate the software. The second documentation is for the fellow developer who might be using the same code in some other projects or for some maintenance, right? So let us talk about first the end user documentation, right? So for the end user documentation, what you have to do is the first thing that you can do is you can create free labels. So this is how you create free label. So click wherever the empty space is on the block diagram, on the front panel, and here you can write anything that you want to convey to the end customer. Let's write it down. uh, let's understand documentation in a better way. So this is one of the way how you can relay information to the end customer. So this is generally for the instruction to run the code or something like that. The other type of documentation that you can do is, let's suppose you have placed some kind of control over the screen, control or indicator. So the label is also one of the documenting part. So you have to name it precisely. Let's suppose temperature and bracket Celsius, right? So this is how you can name it in a proper way. The other thing you can do is you can describe it. uh, Go to description and tip. You can describe the behavior of this element over here. Also you can create a tip. Let's suppose enter the value in a range of 0 to 50. So now whenever you run the code and the user hovers the cursor over this control, the tip will appear. This will help the end customer or the user in a better way. By reading this, the person will automatically know that I have to enter the value in a range of 0 to 50. So this is how we can document the code for the end user. Now let us talk about how to document for the fellow developer. The first thing that you can do is go to VI properties, and the shortcut is Control plus I. Go to documentation. Here we have to describe the functionality of the VI, what this VI does, and what are the controls and indicators. So here it is an overview of the functionality of this VI. The end customer will not know about this thing, but the developer can check. So this is one thing that you have to do while documenting the code. The second thing for the fellow developer, uh, documenting for the fellow developer, is go to the block diagram. Let's suppose I've created a addition function of some two temperatures. So here also you can create free labels. Click anywhere you want, adding temperature values for something purpose, for any purpose, for dash 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 purpose, right? So now whenever your fellow developer or even you looks at your code after a while or after 1 year, you'll definitely know, okay, this function is for this purpose only. So this is the thing that you can do. You can also create some arrows to point out that this is the function for which you are doing, you are writing this thing. So you can document freely anywhere on the block diagram, and this is how you can document the code for the developer basically.